Hey, what's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in once again. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do, hit that notification bell. Every time I drop a video, you will be notified. As you can see, today is Juneteenth. I have my Juneteenth shirt. I guess it's supposed to be a joyous day, to celebrate supposedly the freeing of slaves in this country, or actually the anniversary of when Texas was given the notification that slaves have been freed or emancipated, or what do you want to call it, 2 years prior. And so Texas was the last, Galveston was the last place that the soldiers went and told everybody, and so that's why we call it, why we celebrate Juneteenth. Now, Juneteenth in Texas has been around forever. Say if you grew up, knew people, family, friends, all that kind of, grew up in the South, you knew about Juneteenth. It's one of them things that people in different states, they knew it too, in a few different states, but it wasn't known nationwide, wasn't known worldwide. Kind of like the, what do you call that? The Tulsa race massacre. In 1921, how nobody knew about it. Even the people in Tulsa didn't know about it. Now, I knew about it because when I was, I'm gonna say I was in, I want to say either junior high, high school, whatever. There was this little African bookstore way back in the day. We're talking about early 90s, maybe late 80s, early 90s. And probably more like early 90s. And me and my mom were at this bookstore in the Grove, and this guy, we were looking at books, getting artifacts, getting on. So it's probably like 91, 92, getting artifacts and stuff, and books and stuff. And this guy said, you want to see a video about the Tulsa race war? We're like, sure, why not? So he got time, so he took us to the back. You can see the documentary now on like YouTube and stuff. But this is like an actual cassette. Just got like, not cassette, videotape. This guy actually had. We went to this room, like a little, I guess, meeting room or something in the back of the store. We sat there and watched it, and it was about the Tulsa massacre. And never heard of it. I mean, so we from Texas. My mom, she from Arkansas. Oklahoma, Arkansas, Texas border. She from around there, got family. We got family in Arkansas. I think my grandmother and granddaddy, got roots in Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas too. So, but nobody knew about it. You know what I'm saying? This is something I seen like freaking 30 years ago. And now, a few years ago, they brought it back. And I'm sitting here thinking, it shocked me because nobody, when you talk to people in Tulsa, they knew nothing about what had happened. I'm like, how in the heck? But hey, that's a whole nother story. I'll make another video about that later. What I want to do is talk about Juneteenth and why I did not celebrate Juneteenth. Well, why I won't celebrate Juneteenth with everybody else. I'll just say it like that. Because like anything else that we do, it got commercialized. It's taken over by other people. Something that our people allow. And I can be guilty of that or some things too. And we just go along with it like it's just status quo, which it is, because that's the way they do it, right? So, like today, now, usually, well, recently within the past year or so, I be involved in these vendor events. Have my little vendor booth table, what have you, selling products, and it's mainly, our people, throwing these events. Sometimes I, be in events where, white people host it, and I might be in an event where like, African chick hosted it. But most times it'd be like black women. Most of it be women who throw these things. It'd be black women. There's so many of them. And I say now, I even say like, it's saturated. It's so bad where you got to kind of pick and choose, depending on what product you have. You got to kind of pick and choose which events you do. But anyway, like clockwork, Juneteenth events coming up. And there was one in particular, a young lady, like I said, I got nothing against her, but she's Caribbean or African or what have you. And she had a big Juneteenth event, indoor. But I said I won't do no more outdoor, gonna do indoor, especially in the summer, because it's 105 today. or tomorrow, what have you. It's 100 day, 105 this week. I'm not gonna be outside, like I said, with the stuff that I said. But she was holding an indoor event, and I'm quite sure it was packed. I'm sure it would be packed. But personally, and like I say, I ain't, you know what I'm saying, people, you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? You got your reasons, and you know what I'm saying, your beliefs and understandings of things. People understand things differently. And to me, I said, I just being from Texas and here and understanding this and just who I am, I could not participate in it. I'm sure she's not hurt. I mean, I'm sure they're not gonna, whoever doing Juneteenth events ain't hurting because I'm not in it. So you mean, so it's no sweat off their back or mine either. It's just that if it was somebody who I felt or knew was a descendant of slaves from Texas, then I probably would have did it. If it was indoor event again, I probably would have done it. But because the event was held by people that are not from this country, let alone this state, I just didn't feel right. Because my thing is, if we're gonna celebrate Juneteenth, what you want to do is there's an event today, Clyde Warren Park in like downtown Dallas. They had a Juneteenth event. From what I was told, there's a bunch of food vendors, and only one was a black person. I didn't even ask them, was it, were they white, Hispanic, foreigners? Didn't care. Because it's like, see, and that's why, and I told him, I said, hey, that's why I'm just going to, go, hey, today's Father's Day anyway, so I want to go see my pops, you know what I'm saying? So, still have my, my shirt on, whatever, but I'm going to go see my pops, man, because it's, because say, like, it got commercialized. You saw how everybody got mad at Walmart, and they tried to put out this Juneteenth ice cream, and there was a big backlash, and everybody got mad. But still, when you got mad at that, did you go and post or look up or find out about, Creamalicious ice cream, which is owned by a black lady, distributed by a black lady, what have you? I mean, while we was in the protesting, did we say, hey, Walmart, you need to look at these people? Did you tell your people, hey, here's a black-owned ice cream company? I know I did on my Instagram page. Said posted Facebook too, I believe. I mean, that's what you do. That's what Juneteenth's about. It's about us. I mean, we supposed to be emancipated, so Juneteenth is about, hey, find you a descendant of slaves, find one of their businesses or their vendors, one of their vendors shows or vendor booths or something, and you patronize them. I mean, if for any day, you do it on this day, right? That makes all the sense in the world. But like I said, it done got too commercialized. And like I said, we are to blame. But we get mad, these shirts here, truth be told, I was selling them online. Now, I probably could have made a killing if I would have went to that vendor show and had a bunch of these sitting on tables. Probably would have made a killing. Probably would have sold out of them. I have no doubt. But, yeah, I could have made the money. But again, no. It's because of, like I said, who was hosting an event. Like I said, nothing against them. It's just not this event. Now, any other event they host or they have, the schedule, the schedule allows me to do it, I do it in a heartbeat. But just not today. It's like Cinco de Mayo. You see, you don't see, I don't know because I don't go to Cinco de Mayo, but I think it'd be crazy if you have Cinco de Mayo celebrations and it's ran by black people or ran by white people or ran by Arabs or something. But the Mexicans are, have a field day, you have a fit. And we should do the same, but we don't. But hey, that's all I want to say about this, man. Hey, we as a people need to patronize. Like I said, just for this day, we should patronize our own folk. That's how we got to come up. That's how everybody else came up. It's not about being racist or hating other groups or nothing like that. It's just about, hey, we know our folk be struggling sometimes. We trip when our folk try to make money off of each other and we say, why you making money off of, the people, man? You should do this for free, do this and that for free. But it's like, hell, everything we do is for free. That's why ain't nobody got no money. That's why we can't keep them, because we don't understand the business aspect of it, the monetary, the community aspect of money. In order for your community to thrive, you got to have money. If you don't believe me, look at your neighborhood dope man. When he making all that money, ain't driving around in new cars, got a new house, no clothes, got all the women. Women got all kind of, Gucci and Prada bags, trying to be like rappers. That's because his fiends pay him. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of times they be our people, but those that want the drugs pay him, and he keeps the money in, but then he give it to his whoever the distributor is, and the money comes back, and it's like the food. It's like point A to point B, to point C, back to point B, back to point A, back to point. It goes like that, and that's how we got to do with our own people. That's how the other people, they can come in to our communities, put in little stores, grocery stores, a little rinky-dink convenience stores, and be rich. Like, they can live in Plano, which a lot of y'all don't know where that's at, but Allen, Texas, like, I don't know where that's at, but it's big money. And they, from point A, get their, food and stuff from their people, from overseas or whatever distributors giving money. They sell it to us, which is point B. No, they get it to point B. Then they sell it to us, which is point C. Then because we give our money back to point B, and then they get the money back to the distributors, and it's just like I say, it's just A, B, C, C, B, A, and just go back and forth and forth. But the thing is, the one person that's touching everything is B. Getting it from both ends. You see what I'm saying? It's B, and then the B share it with their own people. They don't share it with C. You know what I'm saying? They may even throw a party for A, or give appreciation to A for what they're doing. A may give an appreciation award to B for the amount of business they're doing, but B is not going to give an appreciation to C. A is not going to give an appreciation to C. And C is the one that's making sure that both of them stay in business. The thing is, we are succeed. But we have enough people who are B's. We can't really control the A right now. And that's fine. That's fine, but we are the B's, so the B's and C's should be going back and forth and doing business with each other, and let the money go this way, like this. B's and C's, the money should go this way, while A and B should be, like this. But here, we're going back and forth, and that's how the community grow. But anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about that, man. Hey, y'all enjoy y'all Juneteenth. Hopefully y'all was kicking it with family, barbecuing. Well, it's probably hot as hell out here in Texas, but doing something, kicking with your family, hanging with them, enjoying Juneteenth, actually understanding what the day is supposed to be. Although, people say, well, we really free, still going through a whole lot of hell right now. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. Tell me what you think. Leave your comment below. With that being said, I leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.